And the one thing I'm still regretting about losing to UCLA there, maybe just the play call, right? Being a little bit too aggressive, going for a shot early, but they were pressing as well. It looked like we had them, especially the speed we have at wideout. I mean, I trusted our players. Maybe trusted them too much. Maybe we should have tried to chunk it down the field a little bit more. After that loss, we do know, though, where we're putting these coins on. It'll be the motivator tab, since we're not going to unlock the next level of tactician. So that does bring us then to needing to look at our current roster to see what positions are going to need the most help in terms of the extra XP. So we have to do a little bit of research here before we can go into the rest of this offseason. Now, Thad Castle, obviously at quarterback, he would benefit a lot. We do know he is almost to his cap, though. Shout out to Nuke by Walker. Good evening / morning, Walker. Thank you for the 6. How's it going? Running back would be pretty helpful, because Cornhucker at the moment's the only guy that we have. We'll probably move more people around. A lot of seniors at wideout. I mean, there's an argument about everybody, really. But you know what? I think I've made a bit of a choice here, because we have talked about this team and this program, right? Say quarterback, because not just this season, but potentially more, where we can see a good quarterback carry. Now, see, that is a fair argument. My thought, defensive backs, right, for ball hawk. Doing my daily 5 mile. Damn, 5 mile walk. Not bad. Not bad. I need to get my shit together, so fair play. I think we go with the defensive backs because of our motto of Ball Hawk State. We will upgrade them for the off-season training boost. We will go quarterback because we do know how valuable that is. One more. Also, we're very close to unlocking Master Motivator. We won't have the points to do anything. O-line? O-line's a pretty good shout, isn't it? O-line's a decent shout. Yeah, based off of what we've seen, that's not a bad shout, chat. Extra off-season boost for the O-line. Wideouts, tight ends, running backs, linebackers, D-line, or special teams. Any disagreements about O-line? I'm okay with it. I mean, ideally, we'll eventually upgrade all these, so. Yeah, we won't have the points since these are 8 per. And to be honest, again, you'd want tier 3. That's the big one. Definitely O-line gone down 20,000. Damn, Lock. Good shit, man. Good shit. Well done. All right, here we go. The new coach tree that we have. We still have our other guys focused very much on motivator as well, to try and get our guys to be that much higher rated. They also, of course, have points on recruiter. You could argue swap the two, have someone with more points on recruiter, especially because of the starting interest boost, right? We could get someone that, yeah, we might, but we can't fire our coordinators already, so we're already past that time. One hell of a season for the Ball State Cardinals. One hell of a year. Oh, Palpatine, I saw it too. Terrible luck for him. We nearly pulled off a shock upset of the UCLA Bruins. It just wasn't enough. Obviously, our guys are going to be the only conference players of the week and stuff like that. So in the bracket, this is what we have. Notre Dame has gone through BYU and Miami. NC State beat Western Michigan, but lost to Penn State. UCLA is obviously through, as are Baylor after beating Louisiana Tech and Utah. So Notre Dame, Penn State, UCLA, Baylor. Do coordinators level up on their own? Yes. Yeah, they have an entirely separate tree. Obviously now there's been a lot of talk too about, do we go 3-star? I don't know if we need to. Oh, it's like, do I reward myself? I don't know. I know chat's like, buddy, wake up a little bit here. Realize you probably need the help. It'll be UCLA going for back-to-back national titles as they take on Notre Dame. Notre Dame finally getting their shit together. Who will it be? Who will it be? Our prestige is up to an A-. That's going to help the recruiting a ton as it is. Whew. UCLA have won back-to-back national titles. No shame in us. Dude, we were closer than Baylor. Almost as close as Notre Dame. No shame in losing to the back-to-backs, that's for sure. Goodness, St. Louis was getting ballsy. A little bit, but, you know, you gotta try those moves eventually. Nobody ever does. But I appreciate it, at least. You know? We'll take a look at some things shortly, and I'll say some things. First and foremost, to our players leaving. This is gonna be a tough one. At quarterback, he was a wideout for most of his tenure. Adrelian in my soul is gone. Cuckoo for Coco Sports turns into a beast and then leaves. King of Canada, Crash Andrews. Awesome, awesome season for him at running back. We lose wideouts. Flamethrower Charizard. West and East. Crash is $1. Can you please get fired? And East and West. That's some talent that we're losing there. On the O-line, Denim, Jeans. Elon Musk is a goof. And Saad Man. At center, What's Your Niche? And Angel Bowling. At right tackle, Burlington Coates and Lobster Head. On the D-line, Oreo Delight and Banned from Diving, the former O-lineman. Arn Anderson's Glock at defensive tackle. Linebacker, upside down bike seat. From the secondary, Celine Dion, Carlos Browning, and Bida Lard Jesus. Legend for that one tackle alone. At safety, Bloody Hell and Donnie Duck. What a turnaround Donnie Duck had. A lot of talent to lose. That is a lot of talent to lose. Should be able to go after any pipeline players, but limited other players. I mean, the only reason I don't go after, like, the pipeline tiers is just because I know we're going to have a tough chance. There's no limits on that. No players going pro this year. Brings up the interesting scenario here, right? A lot of people are saying, hey, 3-star, some way, like, you know, 3-star bust, whatever. For the record, if you look at 3-star players that are interested in us, I mean, there's still a couple to begin with, right? Even out of the portal, there will still be some 3-stars willing to come here. A lot of them. A lot of them. There's just something about it, though, where I want to know if the original idea will work, because I swear it will. I know that the original idea can work. Like, I'm not against the idea of, like, hey, you made the playoffs. Get a reward. Like, I'm not against that idea, I guess. But at the same time, who would that even be? Meg, take it easy, by the way. At the very least, for 2-star transfers, we want to look at them regardless. We have James Bahima. At wideouts, Philip Clemens out of Wake Forest and Doug Truen out of Marshall. Tackle, Indiana's Devin Irving. At guard, App State's John McElmurray. ODU center, Jake York. Defensive end out of Southern Miss, Jeffrey Cormier. DT's Paul Alworth and Marquez Hepburn, both out of Boise State. Linebackers, Ashley Meekses out of ODU. Ohio State's Santiago Thrasher. I remember this guy. And Tyrese Beckham. Interesting. Guys, I gotta be honest, I'm probably just gonna keep it simple. And stay right where we were. Here's the issue. There's a lot of dudes here, and we're potentially very likely to end up with 35 players, which is okay. How many corners? Not 2-star. I'm on a portal. Yeah. 2-star portal corners. 3 potential options there. A safety. Okay. So 4 spots. More than we have. Running back, James Bahima. Power back with 88 speed, 83 break tackle, workhorse, and downhill. I mean, he's awesome. Right? Like, no doubt we got to go after him. No doubt. The wideouts. Philip Clemens. 92 speed. 73 catching. I mean, he's an absolute burner. At 6'3". Doug Truin. 90 speed. Also absolutely rapid. Devin Irving on the O-line. Not any more special than what we normally recruit. He's not that bad. But I think we can take him out. What about McElmurray? 83 strength, has screen enforcer at least. It's tough to say no to that. Center, Jake York. It's really good attributes out of the gates. Better than that other guy that we took off the list. Damn. We brought in a hell of a lot of defensive ends this year. What's Cormier looking like? 87 strength, 70 power moves. He's not bad, but he's not incredible. Defensive tackle, Paul Allworth. Only 81 strength. 79 finesse moves aren't bad. Decent acceleration, decent tackling. I'm not sure, maybe. Marquez Hepburn. Platinum recoup, 85 finesse moves. That's a must target. An absolute must. I like the finesse moves for Allworth, but I'm going to say no. Linebackers, Ashley Meeks. Good block shedding, good speed, good zone coverage, good pizza, Papa John's. Got to bring this guy in. Absolutely. Santiago Thrasher. This Platinum Road Dog. Fast as hell, decent zone coverage. Yep. And what about Tyrese Beckham? Fast as hell, good zone coverage. I mean, these guys could be great middle linebackers. Okay, so we opened up 3 spots out of the possible 4. Not that those other guys aren't bad. We'll re-explore later on. But I always go to the list instead of the portal. I'm probably going to get in a little bit of trouble for recruiting so many people, but I mean, we got to make the most of the opportunity. So these corners. Let's take a look at these guys, and then if one comes off the list, we know there's still a safety left. So Joe Saucedo. 80 man coverage, 90 speed. Jesus Christ. As a freshman. Dion Miranda. 91 speed, 70 man coverage, 97 change of direction. Jesus Christ. And then Hakeem McQueen. Not as good as the others. I'm going to take him off the list just for the moment to look at that safety. This portal is looking phenomenal. This is my point. Like, I don't even know if we technically need the help. We just need the boys to finally get it together. Emmanuel Bullocks. Emmanuel, how good are you? 87 speed, 71 man coverage. He's definitely more of a corner. He's about the same as the other guy. That's fair. Okay, we only got 150 points left, but we certainly know who we want to target from here. No one's ready for a visit because we just added these guys to the list. So, who is the most interested here? York has us in first. So we are immediately going to go after him. Meeks also has us in first. So we won't waste any time there. Thrasher. Where's Mosh? He has us in third. We'll put him on 25. Saucedo has us in fourth. We'll put him on 25. And then Clemens, who also has us currently ranked, we'll get the extra 10. That'll be our approach for week 1. I think, again, at least for the moment, I'm going to avoid the 3 stars as originally planned. I think we might be okay. We do get locked out for a couple people this week. That was to be expected. We didn't get locked out for everybody. Now, obviously, we can go back and see who's still out there. Frank, we finally got it. We finally fucking got it. fucking miracle of miracles, but we finally got it. Alright, back to the portal. Not going to worry about 1-star recruits at this point, as it is we get too many people to worry about. So Irving, Cormier, and a middle linebacker named Muhammad, who I did not see there last time at all. Yeah, I didn't see this guy last time. I don't know if he was there. 70 zone coverage, good speed, good tackling. Fine by me. Alright, so based on the points, someone like Philip Clemens has us in first. Bump him up to 50. York still has us in first. We don't know enough about him to sell him on anything, but we can schedule a visit for this week where we'll talk about our pretty stellar coach prestige. Because I think we lost and won by 1 to Western Michigan. They could have easily ruined the year, that's for sure. They could have ruined the tour. Meeks, we don't know enough about you to sell you on anything. Yeah, we gotta wait for that visit. Thrasher, we're now in first for him. Get him on the 60. Hepburn. We're in 7th for him. We actually might as well maybe reward yourself with 1 free. I'm tempted. I really am. I really am. But at the same time, there is a stubborn part of me that wants to immediately get promoted again without bringing in another 3-star, just to be like, I told you it was just bad luck. That's what's going on right now, is my own stubbornness. To prove that this entire time I was telling people we can do it with 2s, we don't need the 3s yet, that I was right. That's what's going on here. Based off of what we accomplished, do we deserve a 3-star? Dude, we deserve a 5. For the frickin' pain and misery we just went through. But at the same time, especially now, we had the coach coins used. Our team, in theory, should be even better without us needing a 3-star. In theory. Because like I said, as it is, the amount of 3-stars that want to come here, like we were a playoff team. Of course a 3-star wants to come here. Dude, we could go after 4-stars. We got people out of Wisconsin and Syracuse who are both like, yeah, sure, I'll go there. And that was the point of the limitations in the first place. It took you so long you were getting bored of it. Oh, I was never bored. I was just incredibly frustrated. There's a difference. If I was bored, I wouldn't be playing it. Got some 1-stars that are interested in us, too. I'm intrigued to at least look at these guys. A lot of guys out of Jack State. I mean, fuck it. If we're going big, let's go big in terms of looking at these guys. We got the points. Shakir Holyfield. Absolutely nothing special. What about Tabor? He's relatively fast, but nothing too crazy. I mean, again, there's not going to be any 2-stars still out there. But yeah, you look at our recommended list. Dude, there are 4-stars who are willing to come here. You know? Yeah, I mean, there's still a 4-star out there right now. Not that I'd go for him, but case in point. So there are definitely some 3-stars that are interested, including Kari Vick out of Indiana. You know, just to taunt people, I'm going to look at these 2 guys. Just to taunt myself. Look at the massive jump in quality for a 3-star, though. Like, that's my point. That is a big jump. You're talking about a guy... Like, look at the abilities. 88 impact blocking out of the gates. Dude, this guy could be a freshman starter. That's how much better 3-stars are than 2. Like, it is a massive, massive jump. Absolutely massive. I mean, that guy's just a beast. In fairness, Miami's going after him. And then Cameron Terry. He's actually a bust. Well, there you go. Get him. No. I'm sticking to my guns here. I don't want him. I don't want him. All right, for Clemens, I don't know enough about you. I mean, we have the points to spend, so it should be fine. Let's focus on visits. Sort by interest here. So Clemens, schedule you a visit. Let's talk about that playing time, Chief. Mr. Hepburn. Let's talk to you about championship contender. Ashley Meeks, absolutely playing time. And Thrasher. Championship contender status. There we go. But if we limit to just those in our pipeline, it limits our advance. That's true. That is true. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. We do get Ashley Meeks. Aliquippa, Pennsylvania zone. Didn't get locked out for anybody. Look, our coaching just got better. This portal looks like it could be fantastic because a lot of these guys are like, oh shit, this team did something. Like, we're getting more quality 2-stars now interested in this program. Where a lot of these guys, I don't think would have talked to us previously. I think we're making some very solid progression already. And I gotta be honest, now even more so, that might have been an A-, not an A+, I'm fucking blind. Now even more so, I'm intrigued at what type of damage a team like this can do. I'm out of visit spaces, sorry, Devin. Let's see what happens. No 3-stars this year at least. How good is this portal gonna be? We get Marcus Hepburn at defensive tackle. Thrasher comes over from Ohio State. Tyrese Beckham. Frederick Muhammad. Clemens, York, Saucedo, Irving, and Cormier don't come here, but look at that. We said we needed to rebuild the defense. We just did. We absolutely just did. I mean, we don't get Cormier. We don't get Irving. Saucedo. York went to Western Michigan. And Clemens went to Hawaii. We end up with 28 players. How good are these guys? Quarterback George Bean. Impact Dev quarterback. Attributes aren't the craziest out of the gates, but that's another quarterback to look at. Normal Dev for Ezekiel Sneed. Normal Dev for Niles Bethard at running back. The fullback was also normal Dev. Probably a future tight end. No wideouts this year. Normal Dev for North, Rambo, and Miranda. Azure, Impact Dev guard. Defensive end, normal for Kidder. Batty, Impact Dev for Sneed. Normal, and Impact Dev for Urrutia. Okay. Defensive tackle, Impact Dev for George Gold. Star Dev for Marquez Hepburn. What an acquisition through the portal. Whew. 88 strength, 85 finesse moves. Good lord, man. Oh, that guy's going to be a beast. That guy's going to be a beast. That's just, what, our second star dev? Third? Platinum recoup as well. He's never going to be off the field. At linebacker, normal dev for Brieda, impact dev for Weathersby. Normal for Bartlett, impact dev for Ashley Meeks. Normal for Thrasher, impact dev for Beckham. In the middle, impact dev for Caleb Jones. Normal for Silver, impact for Muhammad. At safety, normal for Holiday. The kicker Flynn was normal. The punter Pettigrew was normal. So at least 1-star dev player, a lot of impact dev, and a lot to look at now for these position changes in terms of where we want to optimize certain players. Right now, it's showing us as a 74. We know that's not true because it's not factoring in all of our new recruits yet. I think we're in a very, very interesting spot here, even without a 3-star. So Booby Boy is up to a 96 throw power still. We got a lot of guys. Balzano Chen was moved over. We do have that decision to make of who goes where, and to be honest, it might take me a while to sort through this in terms of optimizing. You know, do we want anybody competing, like properly competing with Thad? We got a lot of guys that could compete at that quarterback position. Wide out, we still got some decent depth and some decent speed. A lot of tight ends. The O-line, still got some good players. Obviously, we might end up with a freshman play. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot to sort out here. But I do think this team is looking really, really good. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility, because again, we haven't even gone through training camp yet. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that we can compete for another promotion. Not at all. Not at all. We just have to decide if we want these guys to be kind of lesser secondary positions, or if we want them competing at quarterback. Although, Rick Shithouse did get up to a 71. Pretty damn good. We're going to look at, like, man coverage, zone coverage. Yeah, we still need those to go up. I think there's a lot to look at. I think I want to do it off stream just to spare you guys, because I'm going to experiment around with a bunch of different people. But bottom line is, the team's still looking good. We finally got promoted. And we just had a pretty damn good recruitment class as well. Obviously not top 5 or anything. That's Notre Dame, LSU, Miami, Florida, and Tennessee. But we're nowhere near the bottom. At least that bottom grouping. We're at 120. 28 2-star recruits. ODU, 7 of their 10 were 3 stars, so they had more points than us. That's how kind of crazy the rating is, but I don't think we're done with just one promotion, are we?